Oh my goodness. Okay, this one we might disagree on. We have Buffalo, Brad. Bovada has them at Buffalo +3 at the Jets.
I'm gonna have to take the Jets to cover.
We were 4 for 4. I'm taking the Jets as well.
Mm, mm.
Man, and I think Buffalo, I've talked about them. We did our preview, and we were both kind of down on Buffalo, especially with respect to the rest of the betting community. And in our special edition episode, we talked about about Buffalo and a lot of people putting money down on Buffalo and all that stuff. And that's where a lot of like the smart, sharp bettors are going. And I can see it. Buffalo has a strong defense, really strong defense, underrated, I think, in terms of NFL viewership. They're really, really good defense. And they have a quarterback now who's throwing short and throwing deep. The thing is I just don't know how strong they are. And it's not so much Buffalo because I like Buffalo, but I think New York just isn't getting a lot of publicity.
Yeah, right. I agree. I think they're going to be better than advertised for sure.
I think Darnold is a little bit further in his progression as a quarterback than Josh Allen is right now. And I would even say a little bit further along than Lamar Jackson is. Not to say that, Darnold's going to do better than them in fantasy points of view, but I just think that he'll keep the ball moving. Adam Gase, dude, he did really well in Miami for what he had to work with as a roster, right?
Right.
So, I like this team. I like this Jets team a little bit more. So, I'm actually throwing love both ways to these guys. Maybe if it was the Jets -3, I would have taken Buffalo. I think this is an even matchup, so I'm going to take, No. I take that. I take everything I said just there back. No, Buffalo. If it was Buffalo -3, I'd still take the Jets because I'm on the point. So I am going to take the Jets to cover their home game, big opener. They're kind of they're underdog in the public eye, even though they're getting the points or giving points in this matchup. I'll take them. From a fantasy point of view, I was saying that I think Darnold is a little bit better as a quarterback, but in terms of fantasy, I think Josh Allen scores more. Josh Allen gets you more rushing touchdowns. He throws the ball deeper. You have Devin Singletary and Frank Gore now fighting for reps now that McCoy's gone. I think as far as receivers go, I think maybe Zay Jones is probably your best bet to score well for Buffalo, but I really don't love the offense this week, even playing against Miami. The Jets. For the Jets, you have Sam Darnold. I don't love him. I'm not going to buy him. I think LeVeon Bell scores pretty well this week. I think he's going to have a down season, but I think he'll do just fine this week. I'm not going to buy him in daily fantasy. I don't think he's worth the budget, but he'll do okay for you as a regular fantasy running back. I like Quincy Enunwa at receiver. A lot of people like Robbie Anderson more. I like Quincy Enunwa. That's my guy. Robbie Anderson will score okay, but I'll definitely be spending some budget on Quincy. And I also like Cole Beasley. I don't think he's going to score particularly well this week, but I like him as a sleeper in fantasy circles.